Hi everyone, Scott with CyberScribe.org, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to install a LAMP stack, and that's a web server series of programs that uses Apache, MySQL, and PHP, and Linux is the operating system that we're using, and hence the LAMP, the LAMP. Okay, so it's pretty easy, and I'll just show you how to get into it right now. So what we're going to do is I'm on CentOS as a virtual machine, and I'm just going to do yum install httpd. This is Apache, this is your web server. MySQL, that's your MySQL client. MySQL-server, that's the server obviously. And PHP, you just need PHP for that. And this is it. This is your command to install your web server and your LAMP server, LAMP stack server. And 12 megs, not too much. Let's just let it go, and it'll take a couple minutes to do. And what we're going to do is, you can see that httpd, that's the Apache daemon. So what we're going to do after this is done installing is we're going to go and make sure that that's going to run when we restart it, and we're going to make sure that it's working right now. So we'll just let this go for another minute or two. And how you want to check that is service httpd status, and it says httpd is stopped. So what we need to do is we're going to go service httpd start. And it's just going to say could not get the FQDN. I don't have a DNS server on this, so on future videos I'll be setting that up. But you see it's in the green, it's okay, so that's all you need to see there. And what we're going to do now is make sure that when we restart this, that httpd, that the daemon starts up as well. Right now it wouldn't, because it's not configured to start on any of the run levels. How you do that is check config level. I'm only going to put 3. Level 3 is your command line interface, which is what I'm in right now. And httpd is the daemon we want, and we're going to say on. How you can double check this and make sure it will, short of just me restarting this and taking a couple more minutes, is check config list. We're going to do a less, and then we're going to grep httpd for that. You should be able to see that on level 3 it is on. Every other level it's off, but the thing is I'm not going to be using any other run levels for this virtual machine other than level 3. So it's good, this current setup is good for me. If you're using a graphical user interface and you're doing it with the command line, you probably want levels 3 and 5. But like I said, this one is all CLI. Next thing we need to do is just double check that the firewall is open for it, and it is. But just to give you another quick little tip here, you can install yum install system config firewall, and that's just a real easy, real quick kind of graphical way to check on what ports you have open and things like that. And it's pretty intuitive. And you see that you can use, if you have your DNS server or FTP or mail servers or Samba clients or anything, that kind of stuff, you can use that too. Use this for those services. Now we see HTTP is up and running. Well, we're good. We don't need to change any of that stuff. Okay. At this point, let's just do an ifconfig, and we see that our IP address there is 10.0.0.96. Now we're going to go to my host machine and just check on it and see if it works. It should be working, so let's just do that right now. 10.0.0.96, and that's the Apache 2 test page. So this one thing that you want to do is just look at this here, and it says you can now add content to the directory var www HTML. This is the directory where you want to put your stuff. But if you want to have this welcome message off, that's where you need to go. So let's do that right now. Take out this welcome message, and then we'll make a couple other files, and then you'll see that it's truly up and running and usable. I mean, it's up and running now, but it's not really. The test page only goes so far. But we need to get to that etc httpd conf d welcome and it's VI, not CD. And all they're going to do here is just say, if you don't want this welcome page, comment these things out. So let's just do that. And the number sign is the comments. So even if you're like bash scripting and stuff, this hash mark or the number sign there, that's your, or pound sign, that's your how to comment things out. Okay, now let's go to var www html. And we see there's nothing there. Let's refresh this here. Or before we do that, let's restart the server and just let everything kind of restart itself and get these things back up and running how it was after we made that change. Okay, so we're back up and running. Now let's go and refresh, and this should just be a blank page. Okay, index of, yeah, there's no files. But we can change that. Let's just go to touch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, in so many orders. All right, now we have that. Now let's just go, and it should be updated real time. There you go, right there. So your web server is up and running. Now, the thing is, if you want something where you're actually going to be adding content to the web pages and things like that, you need an index page. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and just touch index.php. Do that real quick. Then let's just ls. Now at this point, let's see what happens. See? There's nothing on the index.php, but the index that's going to be what the home page points to. So let's add some content to that. And we're just going to echo welcome to my home page. Pretty easy, nothing too much, but the point is, this is, we're working with our PHP scripting right here. Written. Now let's double check, and we should have that on the page here. There you go, right there. So this is that's just a very basic setup and install of the LAMP stack, but you see we're already working in PHP. If you want to do MySQL, it takes a little bit more. You need to set up a database and stuff, but really that's just a couple other commands, and I'll be doing that in a future video as well. But right now we have our LAMP stack up and running, and that's all I wanted to show you today. So I will see you in future videos.